According to Gottlieb 2021, bilingualism and assessment are absent in language assessment testing in the US. Therefore, we wanted to confirm if Gottlieb's assertion was also applicable in a rural school in Falan, Tolima, Colombia. As a result of this, we used 2 questionnaires to explore on the assessment practices and the perceptions on bilingualism of rural English teachers.
In the discussion part, we are going to talk about the perception of classroom assessment practices and the perception in the bilingualism. First, perception on classroom assessment practices. According to William 2010, the primary purpose of formative assessment is to gather evidence of the current student understanding so that the teachers can provide additional guidance and follow-up actions by the students to improve their learning. A positive discovery was that all English teachers in rural classrooms were implementing formative assessment in the form of assessment for learning and assessment as learning. All of the participants have undergone professional development of formative assessment. Their assessment processes are focused on orality, autonomy, and participation, and they have been implemented continually and comprehensively in the English classroom. As teachers, we know the importance of formative and summative assessment in the English learning experience, highlighting the roles in providing continuous feedback, informing teaching decisions, and giving assessing student proficiency. Both formative and summative assessment are important and are complement in the English classroom assessment. Second part, perception of bilingualism and multilingualism on teacher English for learning practices. Based on the finding of this study, we could say that even though English teachers don't have a recent certification in English level proficient, we could say that 50% of the participants have an English level between A2 and B1, and the other half they believe to have an English level between B1 and B2. A significant finding is that 2/3 of the teachers share a similar concept of bilingualism and its role in English teaching by adjusting teaching processes with the students' needs. According to them, the students themselves recognize the importance of learning English for life. One crucial observation we can find between English teachers is the constant perception about bilingualism and multilingualism, having importance in the notion that rural Colombian students are multilingual learners. This is the reason why the author of these research articles are calling for a shift ideology in Colombian teacher English for learning practices, making the transition from a monolingual to a multilingual perspective.
Despite all the challenges faced by English teachers in rural schools of Colombia at a macro, meso, and micro levels, the Normal Superior in Falan, Tolima stands out for its administrative organization, superior physical structure, and well-prepared teaching staff when being compared to other smaller, undeveloped, and neglected public rural schools in the country. This rural school plays a crucial role in preparing high school graduates to become professional teachers known as normalistas. Although perceptions of bilingualism and multilingualism remain limited at a national level, English teachers at the Normal Superior School are notably well prepared. However, it is the teacher's responsibility to continue get training and refine more their professional skills to be able to formulate innovative classroom instructions and assessment practices from a multilingual perspective, by allowing their students to use their full linguistic repertoire and share their multicultural experiences with others. This would help create or facilitate more equitable, more reflexive, and more motivating bilingual learning environments in rural English classrooms. By encouraging English teachers from this rural institution to become more professional, prepared on coaching and leadership, and more literate on multilingual classroom assessment practices, they could feel motivated to take leadership roles in the institutions as recommended by BRICS 2018, to start promoting other emerging pedagogies like situated and decolonial citizenship education and socio-critical pedagogies that are rooted in social transformation in terms of equity, diversity, and solidarity. Contreras 2022.